Well, God occasionally does need a little help from his priests. Oh, gently, please. Oh.
Goodness gracious, what has been going on in here?
Oh, let me introduce you. Father Brown, Miss Petra Merton, the warrior's daughter. A chip off the old hickory block, if there ever was one.
I'm delighted to meet you, Miss Merton.
I'm so sorry I wasn't here to greet you, Father, but I was having a little carburation trouble. It just means that takeoff's going to be a little bit delayed, I'm afraid. But we don't want a forced landing halfway to nowhere now, do we?
What, you're the pilot?
Well, don't say you're anti-feminist.
Oh, on the contrary. Oh, no, we have quite a few saints in heaven of the feminine gender. Oh, no. I'm anti-flying.
Oh? Have you done much?
Oh, very little. Hardly any. For the record, none at all.
Oh, Father! There's a kind of poetry up there in the clouds. A blue infinity ahead of you, the wind singing in the clean, pure air, and the land like so much patchwork miles below.
Yes, of course, Miss Merton. It must be fascinating.
Well, I'm so pleased, Father, that you understand, because so few people do.
Your uncle indulges your love of flying?
Yes. But I rather think Uncle thought it would be good for him to be a sort of patron of modern science.
And living where he does, having an unpaid messenger service.
Well, if a rich man uses his money wisely, it benefits not only mankind, but God, too.
Drage, you'd better take the railroad. Uncle Brander's very anxious to meet Father Brown today.
Never fear, dear. I'll find my own way home. I'll tell you what, Petra, I'll carry your parcels for you. Save you cluttering up the plane.
Don't bother. I don't get much of a chance to go shopping, Father, but a couple of days in London and wow.
Yes, I understand. There, now. There's just a slight possibility that may hold. Here we are. Put all this rubbish away. Thank you.
Hey! Isn't it mad thing that we can't get airborne?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, still, I might as well use the time to tell you why I want your help.
Mr. Brander Merton wrote a letter.
Yes, I persuaded him to, but our reasons are very different.
Oh.
You see, my uncle is the third millionaire in 5 years to have owned that Cup-Tip Cup. The other two, Titus Trant and Brian Horder, were both murdered by someone who calls himself Daniel Doom.
Yes, of course, I remember that.
Well, we feel sure that my uncle is being threatened by whoever is Daniel Doom.
Be he man or avenging angel.
Mr. Drage feels that Daniel Doom is some spirit, exacting revenge on materialists for owning a religious object.
And there are stranger things in heaven and earth.
Yet Mr. Merton wrote to Rye to ask an expert for an historical assessment. You deceived the society. Oh. Blessed are the innocent, for theirs too shall be the kingdom of heaven.
Hello? Speaking. Oh, hooray, bless you. Hey, guess what? We can take off now.
I'm so glad.
Chocks away, Father.
Chocks away. It's still very bumpy. Oh, no wonder. My dear child, don't tempt Providence. Get back in at once. Good heavens.
Father!
Huh? Oh.
We've been on the ground for absolutely ages.
Well, I couldn't hear.
You had your eyes closed, too.
Well, they water very easily. Good heavens. It looks exactly like a cyclops.
Welcome, Father, to the cozy Merton homestead.
But there appears to be only one window.
There is only one window, and that's in Uncle Brander's room. But come on, Father, we better get going before they set the dogs on us.
That concrete looks most peculiar.
It is most peculiar. It's laid onto solid steel,
But how curious.
which can be electrified to 1,000 volts.
But they could kill a man.
Oh, Father, that's the idea.
Transit Hall used every sort of security device known to man, but it didn't do them much good.
Drage, how did you get here?
Petra, dear, you're not the only one who can fly. Anyway, when it comes to Brander Merton's turn, Father Brown, you mark my words. Daniel Doom will strike again out of a clear blue sky.
Miss Petra? Just you, Mr. Drage, and the Padre?
Yes, that's all.
Straight ahead. Single file. Don't hang about. Keep moving. Keep moving. You there, move!
Come on, you only get me into trouble.
I'll take that. And that too.
Do as he
ordinary.
says.
Hands on your head.
Yes.
He's clean.
But there aren't any stairs.
No stairs, just the one lift shaft, so I wouldn't go getting any funny ideas, right? You signing in, Miss Petra?
Yes, I have done.
Your pass. Don't lose it, or you won't get out. All for the chief?
No, I'm going to my bedroom. Too much excitement for one day isn't good for my health.
You wait here. No intermediate stops.
That Mr. Drage tells me he's trying to interest your uncle in modern art.
Oh, that's his story. He simply arrived one day 6 months ago, and Uncle Brander announced that he'd be staying.
What, indefinitely?
It's not even as if he does anything. Daddy thinks he might be Uncle Brander's illegitimate son, but personally,
Yes.
well, the way they carry on, I was going to say lovers. Do I shock you, Father?
Oh, my dear child, if I could be shocked, I should not be a priest.
Me? Your pass, Father. It's underneath your hat, don't you remember? Excuse me. There. You must find all this a bit of a joke.
Wait there, Mr.
Daddy?
Merton's busy.
Daddy, wait. No, Daddy, it's all right. It's Father Brown. Father Brown. It's my father, Colonel.
Hector Merton, good of you to come.
Delighted to meet you, Colonel. I've never shaken hands before with a man who fought at the Battle of Little Bighorn.
Oh, it's just a kid then, drummer boy.
Or an honorary member of a Red Indian tribe.
Your blood brother, as a matter of fact. This Apache chief initiated me way back in '94, just after I'd
Now,
saved his
Daddy.
son.
Daddy,
I was,
Father Brown has only
I
just
don't mind. I
arrived.
want to hear, please.
Well, Father, ever since I was a little girl, I've been taught Indian tricks, told Indian stories. It's been like one long, glorious movie show.
Not quite, my dear.
No.
You see, Father Brown, in real life, unlike the electric Kinnemer, the redskin didn't always lose.
Oh, I should have thought poor people, they wouldn't have stood a chance against modern firearms.
Oh, in the long run, of course they didn't. But many times out on the frontier, they'd outwit us pale faces with simple, natural skill.
Is that so?
For example, on one occasion, I saw an Indian brave stand up under 100 guns, armed with nothing but a little scalping knife, and contrive to kill a white man atop of the fort.
Good heavens. How did he do that?
With a knife. Through it.
Oh, he's a cold.
Quick as a flash. Before any man had time to squeeze the trigger. Simple enough. No one expected it at the time, though. I've never forgotten that. Simple demonstration of natural military skill.
Extraordinary.
John.
And strategy of
Father
surprise.
Brown,
you
my name is
understand,
John
Father?
Wilton, Mr. Merton's private secretary. I trust you had a pleasant journey. Mr. Merton apologizes for keeping you. He'll be free to see you very shortly.
John, I had the most horrible fright on the flight down. Something's wrong with my fuel supply.
Yeah, come along, my dear. Get you out of that Baron von Richthofen outfit. Can't have you sitting down and lunching with Brander dressed like that.
But, Daddy, John must be dying to hear about
Yeah,
it.
later. Come on, my dear. You see, Father Brown, my daughter warns me I'm in danger of becoming a military boy.
No, Colonel.
And there are times I could counter with her being an aviation boy. Come on, my dear.
Oh, well, au revoir, Father John.
We'd ask you to join us in a cocktail, Father, but Brander seems to feel you're his guest. Let's not disillusion him, huh? Yeah. Your buttons up, Harris. Yeah.
Quite a castle.
Wealth gives influence which few czars or kings ever had.
Yes, interesting.
It's not against your principles to visit a commercial emperor?
It's my duty to visit all miserable men in captivity, Mr.
Wilton.
Mr. Wilton.
He'll be free to see you in exactly 10
I
minutes.
shall examine the cup with the greatest of care.
Oh, he doesn't normally trust anyone enough to actually let them see the
I
cup.
sincerely hope he trusts me. Otherwise, I'll have made a fruitless journey, and at some cost to my nervous system.
Well, you may be the exception. For the rest of us, he keeps it locked away in there. He takes it out and worships it at certain times when we all have to be out of the way.
Yes, well, if a man has the ability to worship, there is the possibility he may be directed to higher things.
I would not wish to worship as he does, or to live as he does in perpetual fear. This place is a trap I don't believe the devil himself could get into, or at any rate out of. If anything did happen, the second I heard a shot or the sound of a struggle, I'd throw this switch here and set off the alarm.
And the outer wall would be immediately electrified.
How did you know about that?
Miss Merton told me.
Of course. And not that it could ever come to that. That is the only way in. There's only one window, and the room is at the top of the tower.
Well, may I go in?
By all means.
Thank you. Oh, dear.
Go right through.
I suppose you'll have to throw that switch.
What do you mean? There was no shot? No.
Depends what you mean by a shot, Mr. Wilton. A silent shot.
Come on, move it in! Come on now! You know, I'm really beginning to believe there is a curse on that thing. Sorry about that. Brenda wasn't all sweetness and light. Far from it. In fact, there were times when... Yeah, but... Blood and water, Father. Blood and water.
Colonel, what kind of an arrow would you say this is?
Red Indian war arrow. Barbed, you see. Never pull it out. Not even for a flesh wound. Fearsome business. You have to push it clean through. Your only chance. You cut off the feathers. Damn me if it isn't mine.
Are you sure?
Positive. Brought it from America. Trophies. Bow. Quiver full of arrows. Tomahawk and so forth. As I was saying, Father, the bow and one of the arrows went missing a day or two ago. Didn't they, Madonna?
Yes. Why?
Arrows turned up again.
Oh, no.
Here's a fact.
Did you do anything about losing them, Colonel?
Well, I asked around. Where the deuce you get that, Harris?
One of the guards found it in the courtyard.
Out in old weathers. That bowstring could be ruined.
It doesn't appear to be, does it?
So much for your avenging spirit from heaven, Mr. Drage. Oh, Daddy, we'll have to send for the police now.
I already have done, but they won't be here till after dark.
Well, perhaps it's just as well. There are a number of anomalies we should clear up amongst ourselves. That is, if you agree, of course.
I don't see you very well feel
We
it.
asked
I
you
have
down
nothing
here.
to hide.
Mr. Wilton, I take it that Mr. Brander made arrangements as to the disposition of his empire in the event of anything happening to him?
Continually.
Well, I've been in and out of his will twice, to my certain knowledge. What the present score is, I couldn't even guess.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate. It would be quite enlightening to know. As it is, I don't see how we can find
It
out.
won't be too difficult. Mr. Blake, that's Mr. Merton's lawyer, arrived here some 10 minutes ago. That is just before you discovered the body.
Well, that's a strange coincidence.
It's not so strange, really, Father. One of the reasons I flew down to London was that Uncle Brander wanted me to take a letter to Mr. Blake.
And did you deliver it?
Well, no, because I wanted to do some shopping in London. And Mr. Drage offered to drop it round for me.
Did you type that letter, Mr. Wilton?
No. He wrote it out by hand and sealed it himself. When I was going through the mail that evening, I gave it to the Colonel here from Miss Petra. She was leaving very early the following morning, and I had no chance to give it to her personally.
In other words, each one of you four had the chance to see the contents of that letter. And if it contained instructions to alter the will, then...
But in what, Father Brown?
Then I'm very sorry to have to say it, Colonel. But it provides each and every one of you with a very strong motive for murder.
My name is Blake.
Mr. Blake, how do you do, Father Brown?
Father Brown, yes. How do you do? Shouldn't one cover it?
Alas, no, I'm afraid. Not until the police arrive.
I suppose you know best. It seems wrong.
I suppose you must deal with death all the time, Mr. Blake.
In prospect and retrospect only.
Yes, in that respect, I suppose we might be called birds of a feather.
I don't know that I should tell you this before the reading of the will, but...
Yes?
Well, in view of your profession and reputation, it's a very simple document, really. Just one or two nominal bequests to staff, a not-so-nominal year's salary to Wilton, the whole estate to the Colonel for his lifetime, thereafter to his daughter in perpetuity. In layman's language, that's the sum of it. So if money's a motive, I would say that gives you 2.5 suspects, eh?
No legacy for Mr. Norman Drage?
Nothing at all.
When was this will drawn up?
Oh, about 6 or 7 years ago. He was always threatening to change it. We were forever being summoned down here at a moment's notice. My journey today is typical. As soon as anybody came into, or more often than not fell out of favor, he would threaten to make a new will. The thing is, he never completed any of these. Of course, no one was to know that.
Equally so, they weren't to know that the original will was still valid.
Quite so.
So the only person who benefited would be your good self.
What?
Well, presumably you or your firm, of course, charged him for these alterations?
Oh, yes. We charged him for all his vagaries, yes. By the same token, we had a sizable interest in keeping him alive.
Yes. What about the guards, Mr.
Oh, out of the question, I'd say. In the first place, they're all ex-police or ex-servicemen. In the second place, the Colonel vetted them personally. And in the third place, my firm vetted their references. So, if you're finished with me, I think I'm a busy man.
Yes, that's all. Thank you, Mr. Blake.
Oh, don't thank me. I shall charge the estate for this visit in the normal way.
Naturally. Mr. Wilton, did you know that you'd been left a year's salary?
No. And if I had, it's hardly an inducement to murder. Though I say it myself, I'm extremely competent and foresee no difficulty in finding another position. Father, I want to tell you the truth.
Yes?
What no one here knows is that my full name is John Wilton Horder.
Horder? Surely a Mr. Brian Horder?
Exactly, my father. He once owned that damned cup in there. So did my uncle, Titus P. Trant. Both of them murdered by whoever called himself Daniel Doom.
Yes, I know.
Well, I dropped the Horder part of my name and applied for this post some 18 months ago when I found out who had acquired the cup, because I reasoned that where the cup was, the criminal must soon